Hey guys, so I'm in bed right now. I woke up like 5 minutes ago and I was like, let's make a video. So I've been to quite a few meet and greets with like YouTubers, Viners, all the social media people, and usually things go pretty smoothly, but there's this one time where things did not go very smoothly. I used to go to this thing called Digitour, and if you've never heard of it, it's like this small little tour that goes around the US with like Viners, Instagram people, YouTubers, stuff like that. All those people go and travel around and like do meetups and little shows, and I always loved going to them. And so this one time, this was my first time getting VIP tickets to it, so I could actually meet everybody. Because the previous time, it was just I went to the show. I invited my friend Selma to come with me to this certain time, because she usually comes with me to these things. And so I go and I buy the ticket for myself. She was buying her own ticket, I was buying mine. I bought my ticket, so it said it was going to mail it to us. So I was like, okay. I got this like months in advance. So then we were waiting for it to come, and it just didn't come. And so it was a couple days before the actual show was supposed to happen, and I didn't have my ticket. And my friend already got her ticket. She already had her VIP ticket. She was ready to go, but I didn't have mine. So I went on our account to see if I could find the purchase ticket, but there was nothing there. And I was like, what? I got so scared. I was like, are you kidding me? Because all the VIP tickets were already sold out, so I couldn't buy another one. I called customer service and I told them that I bought a ticket and my ticket didn't show up. We were talking and there was just nothing, and there was nothing I could do about it. And I started to cry because I wanted to meet these people that were there, especially Hayes Greer. He was there and I really wanted to meet him. But my friend had gotten the VIP ticket, and so all I could do was get the regular VIP or the regular ticket. I was really bummed out because my friend was going to get to meet all of the people I wanted to meet, and I didn't get to meet any of them. But we get in the car and we drive there to the Grove, and we get there and really early. We're a couple hours early because, you know, my friend had the VIP, so she was going before me. So my dad and I, after dropping her off at the venue so she can wait in line, my dad and I went across the street and we got, can't remember if we got ice cream or donuts or something, but we were sitting outside and I was just staring at the place like across the street and just thinking like, man, I really wish I was there, and I just felt so bummed out. I knew it was still going to be a great show, and I was still really privileged to get a ticket in the first place, but I was just kind of upset that they had lost my ticket. So then after my dad and I ate or whatever, we went back to the venue, and I was standing outside. They had like a gate in the front entrance that was closed, except for one portion because this lady was checking VIP tickets to go into that area. And so I was waiting outside the fence, and I was just looking in, and I could like make out the heads of some of the people inside. The lady was being really chill. Like, there was a couple times where there was somebody who was just like, hey, you guys need to step away from the fence, you need to go somewhere else or something like that. There was other people with me, and they had walked away, and I was the only one there, and I was with my dad. And I was just holding onto the fence and looking in, and I just felt really sad because it was like, this was my birthday present. Like, getting to meet them was my birthday present, and I just felt so bummed out about it. And I was like, I can't believe I'm not gonna meet them. Like, this is like my first time ever like getting anything like this or meeting anybody. There was this lady that my dad had talked to when we first got there to see if like there's anything she could do, if we could buy any VIP tickets or anything like that, but she said there was nothing that she could do, and my dad was just like, okay. And that's when we went across the street after dropping Salma off. But anyway, I was standing outside the fence for like a good hour, and a lady comes up to us. Like, I see this lady walking over to me, and I can see she has some wristbands in her hand, but I was like, oh, okay. But then she walks over to me, and she starts putting one of the wristbands on me, and I'm just staring at my wrist and staring at her, and I'm like, what? And she goes, you're gonna get to meet them. And I was like, I started to cry. I ran in, and my dad was laughing, and she let my dad come in too. And I was like, oh my god, I'm crying. Like, I was just in tears. And so I get inside, and there's still a pretty decent line, and I get inside, I'm standing at the back of the line, and there's people staring at me, and I was just crying, and I gave the lady a hug, and I told her thank you like so many times. And my friend, she's near the front of the line, and so she, like, my dad asked if I can go and cut with her so I can be with my friend, and she says yeah, but just make it quick. So I just went under the rope and I went with my friend, and I hugged her, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. And like, after all of that, I didn't even realize that like I was about to meet Hayes Greer, because he was the very first person I got to meet. And so I told someone to go in front of me, and I was just looking at Hayes, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that's actually him. Like, he's right there. and I was a mess because like everything was happening so fast. And so Salma went and met him first, and then I was about to go, but then I wasn't. And then my dad, because there's a row of people taking pictures, and they'll like pass your phone down to the next person to take a picture, and my dad was standing behind all of those people, and he tries to get Hayes' attention. He's like, hey, and then Hayes like looks up and he points to me. He goes, it's her birthday. And then Hayes points to me as if confirming, like, this girl. And my dad's like, yeah. And then he turns around and I like go like this, and then I run up to him and I hug him so hard. Like, that's probably the best hug I've ever given, and I don't give very good hugs. We stood there for a second, and then I said to him, like, as we were in a hug, I said, I almost didn't get to meet you. And then he whispers in my ear, I love you. And I was like, I love you too. Oh my god. And here's the picture. But yeah, I got to meet all the people that were there. They were great, and I got the VIP necklace. I got to go in the front of the concert, and I'm so thankful that it all happened. Yeah, I have some other crazy meet and greet stories, so if you want to hear any of them, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm always taking video ideas, so if you have any, just comment down below and I'll most likely do it if it's not weird, because I've gotten some weird stuff like from people. But thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you on the next train. Bye.